So we decided to start Ease probably 3 years ago now.
About that, yeah.
Carolyn and I have worked together in various capacities. Fun fact, she was actually my boss. And we were always very entrepreneurial, and we always were really passionate about mental health. And then when sharing different clinical stories together, we really realized that so much of what we see in clinic or in the office can be prevented. It all really comes down to unmanaged chronic stress. When you talk to people about how they're feeling, it all comes down to, how are you? Oh, I'm so stressed out right now.
Unifier almost for,
it's like
for
a
people.
Badge of honor. So we talked about ways that you can actually manage stress. Like, we wanted it to be grounded in science because that's what sells us.
Yeah.
If something has clinical research behind it, if there's evidence behind it, then we're game because we know it's going to work.
I do practice what I preach now. For many years, like many people, I didn't, and I was chronically stressed, overworked, overwhelmed, and very tired. And then about a year and a half ago, I started this really kind of personal transformational journey. I got really into yoga, and I took my yoga teacher training, and that really changed my life, and I started a daily yoga practice. I changed my eating, so I switched to a whole food plant-based diet less than 6 months ago, so that's been something that's really switched. And I've also decreased, I worked a lot of night shifts, and we know night shifts are really linked to chronic stress and illness and disease, and so I've really made a huge big overhaul in my schedule and my shifts. So I am very happy to say I'm practicing what I preach now.
Actually taking the time to slow down and kind of like detox with my cell phone all the time, and just taking space for myself and giving myself permission to meditate for 2 minutes if I want, or 10 minutes, that's been a big thing for me.
The moment I realized that things needed to change for me was I was commuting a lot. I was spending a lot of hours on the road, but I was very tired. I was, again, always kind of on the go and always rushing. And I remember it sort of hitting me that I don't know if this is safe. And I was concerned about the safety of myself, the safety of other people on the road, and kind of being on the road at all hours of the day, always kind of coming and going, and always sort of having to be very kind of focused on what was happening next, not what was happening in the moment.
Yeah.
That was my moment for me.